Hello, my little nerds and nerdettes. Please join us for another episode of
Dungeon Crawlers!
We're back. Who's ready to roll?
Dungeon.
That's a lot. Like that, a lot added there.
Krawlers.
So after a
Returns
incredibly
tonight.
long hiatus, where people sick, work kicking the crap out of all of us, internet issues tonight, we're back. So be frank with all of you, I don't remember where we left off. I do vaguely remember. I have not had a chance to look, so we're gonna wing it, per my usual.
We're near the city of Scornsfold, and we were like, let's fucking kill him, and we began our march towards Scornsfold.
That's a lot for Morn, so I'm actually really proud of you, by the way. I'm really proud of you, Morn. Good job, buddy.
That was my entire notes. Like, this entire campaign of notes was that sentence.
And it's just like a happy faces at the beginning and the end, and a couple flowers above everything.
Yeah.
Hey, end.
The word "end" is not actually spelled "end." It's just like symbols or like
It's like a
pictures of
backwards E.
people, like stick figures waving goodbye.
There's an
The
X
undying
through
one
the E,
is
like
a
a
thousand X for eyes, and this is an arrow pointing at him. That's...
But from what I remember, our team has finally made their way to, I believe you guys were making your way from the Swamp of Lost Mines. And you guys had gotten you guys were in Jupiter. You guys were in Jupiter, and you guys had gotten information on the city, and the city had actually it's almost embedded itself in Skarnsvold. So
And Soren.
yeah, so Witch's Hex is basically sitting on Skarnsvold right now. This giant, almost crab-like creature is what it looks like. Like, the Witch's Hex, the Runes of Vexfall, is almost like the top of a shell of a crab. And does now rest itself... Yes. It's rested itself on top of Skarnsvold. You had gotten information on the whereabouts of some possible locations to make your way in. You had also gotten information on Freya's brother. How he had gone in looking for Freya, thinking that she was in there.
I'm seeing faces in Discord.
Yeah.
Oh! I don't see anybody.
I see Kaz and I see Strat, yeah.
Magic of technology.
They're in Discord. They're not in Roll20. I'm still waiting for, Frosty. I offered his, to pay for his camera, and he told me to fuck off. It was not very nice. He was actually very impolite.
That is kind of rude.
Yeah, it was very rude.
Literal character assassination. I'm not standing for it.
Yeah. I was like,
see that?
Frosty, I will buy all this stuff for you, and he literally sent me a gif of a guy with a middle finger in his underwear, and I assumed it was Frosty, and so I was just very offended.
That was probably him.
Yeah, I know. So I was very offended, so I just dropped the subject before I got my feelings hurt farther. But
have you guys seen that video where the guy's defending himself?
Chris Rock?
No, the guy's defending himself in court.
True.
And he files a motion with the court that says "motion for you to go fuck yourself."
No, but that's really funny. I'm gonna have to look it up.
That's what Caitlin did to you.
That's actually probably a very valid
Dude,
thing.
like I have a legal right to present motions to the court as my own legal defense.
Yeah.
Motion for you to go fuck yourself.
As an ISP provider, Mr. Frosty, I'm probably just going to hack your computer one of these days and, turn something on. I don't know what yet.
Oh, is that a threat?
An ISP,
Turn on the
internet service
webcam that I don't
provider.
have.
Yeah, I'm just gonna mail one to you, and I'm gonna have I'm gonna have them come in and just install it when you're not there one day.
You get tracking on it, and it's like deliver today at 2, and you show up at 2, so that
Frosty's
it's delivered.
He's just gonna get a Discord message one day. I really like your pants. Your shirt looks really nice today. What? Yeah, that purple, amazing. To your eyes, amazing.
Creeper alert.
I mean,
Frosty probably looks like Denzel Washington.
no, I actually, I had made my guess, and Frosty said I was very, very close.
Yeah.
So thank you very much. But you guys were in Jupiter at this point. You guys were leaving. You guys hadn't left Jupiter, but you guys had gotten the information that you guys kind of needed, and you were going to make your decision as to what your next steps were going to be. But you had gotten the information that the basically Hertzvik Island had landed and rested itself around Skarnsvold, and the city of Skarnsvold was basically no more. That Soren, Freya's brother, had gone looking for her, and that the information given to you was that he had made his way into this citadel, this castle, this Howl's moving castle.
Yes!
One of my all-time favorite movies. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, me and Chelsea grew up on this. Thank
Hell
you.
yeah.
Um,
I have to show
that
you my
and,
new tattoo.
I want more. I'm getting one.
Got a
notes.
tattoo?
I got a tattoo.
We love the tattoos, and
It's
But,
finally
see
healed.
it.
I can start taking pictures of it.
but and that's where we kind of left off. You guys were kind of in the midst of making that decision as to what you were going to do. Oh, there's a face. There's a pretty face I haven't seen in a while. Look at that. He's unscruffified and everything. You're muted, by the way. Yeah, you're muted. There
What's
he goes. But
Oh.
you guys were sitting basically at the cusp of basically in the courtyard of Jupiter. You guys were trying to make up your mind as to what you wanted to do. So, what are you going to do as the skies have now blackened? There's no more sun. You're unsure if it's midday, morning, night, afternoon. It is almost like a permanent dusk to late night. You look off into the distance above the Evercrest Mountains, and you just see almost tiny black dots flying in all directions. The sky is pitch black.
Is it like nighttime?
You're not sure?
Oh, I need the music.
I don't know, Treble. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm in here in roll 20, and everybody's over here in Discord. And don't get me wrong, you guys are good looking motherfuckers, but they're all over here. I'm over here.
Yeah. Stream's gotta see this shit.
I love how you guys are typing in Discord. They're like, "Why are we not using
Why
this?"
are
And
we
I'm just sitting here in roll 20, like, yeah, this is it's a freeing experience.
Makes for a good stream to be off camera, your video off camera, and your conversation to be off camera. That'll be
Yeah, it makes for a really interesting story.
Well, they can hear
Yeah.
us.
not if we type.
Yeah, if you're
Oh.
I know, like, you guys are like half typing, half not
Okay,
typing.
let
I'm
me
real fucking confused. Get your
Ginger's just
asses to
gonna-
roll 20.
Ginge is just
Hold
gonna
on,
read what you guys
okay.
are saying, and it's gonna be a
We-
one-sided conversation.
We stream our
just-
campaign by post and we don't even show the chat.
Yes.
Hey,
Oh, he did
I
what?
actually,
No way!
I actually joined a campaign that was like that. They did like 50 to 75% of their campaign on stream, and then they would do it in text, and it just got to be too much. Like, you literally would be
What?
at work fucking doing the campaign. Like, there was portions of the
Nah.
campaign that you did via text, and I'm like, I can't do that. That's too much work. I love D&D, and this game has been absolutely a blast and so much fun for me, but I'm like, nope.
I don't know what-
I do in my other group we do downtime via Discord posts like between sessions.
Oh yeah, no, they would actually do like
And-
shit
and
like
that's-
so and
That's
so.
gone pretty cool.
Yeah, see, that would be fun. Like, that would be okay. But like, this would be like, so and so actually wants to go down into the dungeon. So they're going to do this and go 50 feet down this corridor, and I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I was looking for music.
We all forgot how to play. We forgot how to do this.
I can't
I
see
want to play
anybody.
Elden Ring music. Want
Oh,
it. So good.
So,
play Limgrave.
Oh yes.
so Denzel Washington, what are you doing?
Denzel.
You fucking asshole, dude.
Denzel.
All right, what are you guys doing? You guys sit in the corridor. The sky has darkened. You've been given all of this information before you, and over the Evercrest Mountains, the almost like a beam of dark light just straight into the sky. Oh, you guys have been given the information that Wentworth had been laid to rest,
Oh, that's
and
right.
Yvonne was nowhere to be seen at this point.
But she was okay.
Fuckers.
As far as you were aware, she had been told that yes, she was okay.
Ginge, you can kill my character, but you don't. Yvonne must live.
Kill Jeff.
Yvonne's hardy.
That was an unnecessary character death, Ginge.
Yeah, that's not it.
Wellsworth did nothing wrong.
I rolled for that. I did best out of 3. I did best out of 3 for that one. That was a hard kill for me.
Come.
Yvonne and Wentworth both rolled off.
Right. If you're having issues getting your cam working in Roll20, make sure you don't have like in your taskbar or something a program pulling your.
Ray's working for me. I can see him.
Oh, maybe it's my end then.
I can see.
Yeah, same here.
I can see Mike. Oh.
Oh, it was my
Kaylin's was spinning.
Oh, I wish.
Yeah, he's a
Oh,
liar.
No, I was just
Reveal.
I was just reconnecting.
Reveal. Oh, it's the
he's just
tease.
reconnecting.
It's a tease.
Let's see, audio and video.
How does it feel to continually be the faceless man?
There's Andre. Look at that.
Good.
Sexy little man.
There's
Like I
the
said, I'm
DM
just
man.
gonna I'm just gonna put like a Ring camera in like the back corner of like one of his rooms, and like one day I'm just gonna turn it on and be like, oh hey, nice to join us, Kaylin.
No.
It's so rude. Okay, sorry. So let's yeah. Let's focus.
Little does Kellen know we've had a camera on him since session 9.
When we release all the YouTube videos, it's just gonna be camera like at the back of his fucking head.
It's like how'd they get that angle? Oh man.
Honestly, I would pay money to see when Kaylin, when they were doing the whole Kaylin fight in Jupiter. I'd kill to see that view, because you know he was just up and down in that fucking seat screaming.
No, I would have paid money to see the Alyssa dying the first time. The acting on that was just like amazing.
Yeah.
Maybe
I forgot about
Kalen doesn't want his face showing because he's always fucking with us so much. He doesn't want to give it away on what he's doing. Like,
True.
Yeah, I'm sure it gives him the element of like he doesn't have to worry about like smirking like me.
yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
Yeah, when I'm trying to fuck, because you know when I'm trying to fuck with you guys, I'll do some shit like, you know, like, yeah, yep.
yeah. That's my theory.
Yeah, because I can't. I'm always smirking. My face is always doing some stupid shit.
It's
Yep.
okay. Denzel
So-
doesn't want to show his face. We're good.
Yeah.
Oh, so we should just name him Denzel at this point.
Yeah.
Can I name him? I can name him, can I?
Until he shows that he's
Man,
not Denzel, we just have to assume.
Yeah, I
your
mean, you never know.
campaign 2 character has to be named Denzel.
Oh,
Just a handsome, burly black man. So, what are you guys doing?
God. So, God, it's so hard to like pick up. I remember last session, and I remember things that happened, but it was like the very end. I can't piece together.
I think
So
we were
basically-
in a meeting. I remember.
We had
You had
left.
You had the meeting with with I can't remember what her name is now.
Arcadia.
Arcadia, and you had gotten the information on the city, and you had gotten the information on Freya's brother, and you guys were kind of making up your mind where you were going. And to add to that information, you were actually given an information on each leg is guarded by a baron.
Whatever.
Oh, I don't remember that. So,
No, that's new.
No, that wasn't. I'm adding that in because that was information that I left out.
oh, I see. How many legs?
4 legs.
4 legs.
Does it have a
okay.
big bell underneath it?
No.
Ginge, you said 4 legs as if like that was like obvious.
So
Like,
it
oh,
doesn't
yeah,
have
I-
a big
4
bell
legs,
underneath it?
dipshit.
Duh.
Like obviously it's a floating
Dumbass.
island. Of course it has
Yeah.
4 legs.
Is
Fucking
it one of the
dumbass.
mausoleums?
Why can't it have a bell under it? Why can't it be a walking island with a big tower on it with a big bell underneath it?
Yeah.
Because there's a citadel that sits
I
in the
want
fucking
to
middle.
hit the legs so that it drops so that I can get in the citadel.
Oh,
Me too. Me too.
I mean,
and it would crush
Hit the
Scorn.
legs.
It would
Who's
crush
that
Scorn.
like?
Skulls.
what do you think is happening right now? It's putting
I wanna
itself down
duplicate
on
my-
Skarnsvold.
Ginge,
This citadel is
Ginge.
basically resting on top of Skarnsvold.
I just want to duplicate my weapon, okay?
Yes.
Just let me do it.
Let me dual wield Radon swords.
Ray, thank you. Thank you. God's got me
I
too.
know the struggle. I know the struggle.
Okay, so
sorry,
how
sorry,
did
go ahead.
did we ever decide where we're going and how we're getting there? Okay, that's what I thought.
No,
We had
I
not.
mean, I think we've got to get up to the top.
Imagine.
Great.
But-
So
Swords.
our fashion, it's going to take us 3 sessions to decide what we're doing. We're not actually going to go anywhere. So this is
True.
perfect because we got to make it to session 100.
True.
Guys,
You might
turn
as
your
well-
bloody camera on, little bitch.
I can't get it on at roll 20. I don't know if it's my VPN or what, but ever since I got a new computer, I can't see
Fine.
you guys.
Put it back in Discord then, because then at least I can watch that, so I can see your face when you do shitty stuff.
He wants to watch you.
I do. It gives me then I can judge. I can judge reactions. That's fun for me.
Watch.
It's my voyeurism. It's my kink.
So,
Is
are
my
the
my
legs,
auntie in
like-
here? I should probably shut my mouth.
She is.
Fuck. Hi, auntie. I'm sorry.
Bad
Alright,
boy.
Everybody, behave yourself. My auntie's in here.
I'll cover
the-
for you, Ginge. Oh, what's a kink?
Hi, auntie.
Busted.
Shit.
the legs, are they like towers that would that like have an inside? Are the legs like a spire of a castle that
From
you
what
can
you're
go
being
in and you
told-
can climb, or they're just like a straight pillar?
From what you were told, there's something of like almost like extensions of the castle. Like there's pieces. So don't think of like you're going inside of the leg. Think of like almost like buildings are around the outsides of the legs.
So almost like each leg is like a mountain.
And people are built
Clipped-
into the
yeah,
legs
okay.
almost.
Ow.
There is stairs possibly and or corridors that lead up, but they're not inside of the leg.
Mhm.
Okay, so we need to meet up for all intents and purposes, because I can't remember the exact location of which we were all standing when all of this ended last time. I know we were all leaving the keep after the meeting, and I don't know if we were heading somewhere to talk, or I don't know. So I'm just gonna pretend we're
guys-
just leaving.
Yeah, you guys had basically just stepped out of the keep and you were in the courtyard. Like outside of the keep, outside of the castle, but in the courtyard in front.
So I'm just gonna operate under the assumption that we're probably all going to meet back at the Ranger Manger, even though it is no more, just for a place to talk away from the keep. So I'll probably head that direction.
Are we not together right now?
Yeah, we are.
We had kind of filtered out one by one, I think.
Wasn't there something with your brother?
Oh yeah. Okay. Freya and Frosty had stayed behind for a little bit, and he had shown Freya the mirror. So
Yeah, Martin would have been just waiting outside. I don't know what everyone else was doing.
yeah. So I don't think we like necessarily all split off, but we weren't all together for at least a few moments. Okay, so yeah, I would if I hadn't walked out of the keep yet, after that, I know I was left off on the foot of he looked like he was injured or he was captured or something, and that we couldn't waste any time, and I was at that point leaving. I think that's kind of where we left off, or something right after that anyway. So I'm gonna walk out, and if Morna is standing right outside, I'll say maybe we should all meet at the Ranger Manger to talk about how or what means we have to get to this place. If we're gonna teleport, or I don't know.
Hopefully, Kaz can get us there.
Hopefully.
Don't have too much time.
No, we
Do
don't.
you know where he was? Do we know that he was for sure up there?
Well,
Where else would he
Kaylin-
be?
Kaylin was able to see him in the mirror, and it looks like he was there. And he was alive, so, but he also didn't look good, so I don't want to sit around and wait and think about it too much.
He doesn't have much reason to hide if he has all the stones. Let's go and see what's left of our Ranger Manger, and hopefully Kaz can teleport us nearby.
It at least gives us a second to think and talk about it. I'll start walking towards the Ranger Manger, or where it used to be.
You guys all heading that way?
Yeah.
Question.
Yes.
We did establish that, like, Honore's family is alive, correct? I'm pretty sure that was the case, but I can't remember.
I thought we remember talking to Henri's husband when we first got back.
Yeah, we talked to Lachlan.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I just wanted to fuck with Henri. You guys always ruin my fun.
Rude.
Yes,
you.
your daughter had come to, and is there but not there, almost like PTSD type. You know, she's there, but she's just kind of out of it.
Was Selena there? Was she helping out?
Who?
Selena.
Yes.
Have we seen her yet? Okay.
Yes, she was with Lachlan.
Okay.
And Lachlan was there. He's okay, but he's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
You know, being as high wizard as he is, he kind of frontlined. So, but a good majority of the people that you know did make it, and are around.
Right. Well, now it's just a question of what Alwyn is going to do. Did we decide what was going to happen?
Are we swapping?
Yep.
Yeah. Swapping drop.
Alwyn had pretty much agreed to give last rites to Wentworth, and was going to bury him, and basically give last rites to a lot of the dead, basically to help on that effort, to guide them toward Alun and basically just help
Fulfill
with
her will.
defenses. Yeah, basically help with defenses / do his paladin type duty, help those who have obviously passed on or are soon to pass on. And he kind of stepped away to do that.
Yeah.
But it does not take you horribly long. A couple minutes, and you guys do come across the Ranger Manger. It's about 75% gone. A small corner of the kitchen is standing, but a good majority of the building is rubble, along with several other buildings in the vicinity.
Does anybody know the mend cantrip?
It's gonna take a little bit.
Actually, I might. Let me check.
It would not help. It's not enough. It's not a 5-foot house.
I do.
You watch as Henri begins to mend the brick in front of the house.
Well, you could spend the next couple years mending
It's gonna take you a hot minute. You get it done, but it'll be a while. But you guys do arrive at the Ranger Manger. Some furniture is still intact. Most of the building is gone, and a small piece of the kitchen is still there. Mostly the fridge.
Are there any bottles intact?
Make a perception check. Or investigation, if you're gonna go sifting through the rubbish.
I'm stupid. I'm gonna do perception. I rolled a 5.
Just gonna use my little mending cantrip on a bunch of stuff to slowly reverse its age back to when it was fixed.
From whence it
You
came.
find one
Yes.
bottle.
Just
The bottle is basically the bottom half of the bottle is there. It does have some liquid. You're not sure, rain, liquor, beer, at the bottom of the bottle, but in the vicinity that you notice,
could be lamp fuel.
yeah, you're not really positive. Could be piss.
You want to test it?
His jug.
Hey, don't lie. I've been in some houses. I'll tell you guys
True.
a story after stream. Dead serious. You do find one bottle. It's like the bottom of the bottle. That there's like some kind of liquid in it, but in the vicinity, you pretty much just see a bunch of shattered glass. You find a bottle every once in a while, but the whole thing is basically just shattered.
So it's like there's not really much left of the building.
A piece of furniture that seemed to be intact.
I'm gonna kind of like walk around through where the building was, kind of looking down at everything as I walk around, trying to spy things that maybe aren't ruined that we may want? Question mark?
Okay.
Searching? Seeking? Looking?
I'm looking too.
Why is it not going? Noise.
So what are you looking for?
Really high.
Just kind of like, I wouldn't say aimlessly, but kind of aimlessly wandering through the building, the rubble and whatnot, and looking down just to see if anything sparks my eye that might be important.
I'm looking for Scorpion's tail.
Of course you are.
I need it. I'm all out.
I need it. I want it.
Actually, I'm not. I still have one bottle.
Unfortunately, Morton, you do not find any scorpion tail. You do find a bottle of scorpion tail, but it is shattered.
No! Why is the rum
No.
gone?
The same
Where's
way
the rubble?
the same way Kaz reacted when he found out Worldsworth died. Marn's having a similar moment.
Just really upset.
Be back in a sec.
Okay. He's going poopy.
Wind's really picking up. Holy shit!
Freya, you find you find some pictures, that you guys had made for the house. You do find, some treats that Yvonne had made, probably prior, a couple days prior, that seemed to have been shattered and kind of mashed in the ground from people running over the rubble, ducking and hiding. You find pieces of furniture. And as you look closely, you do find a section of the house that seemed to have been the study. A lot of the books that you guys did and do own, scattered, semi-torn, open, laying in the ground. Nothing of crazy importance, but memorabilia.
I'm gonna give like a frustrated sigh and then walk out of the rubble.
About 2 seconds after you do that, guard walks by. Just, be careful over there. That is, rubble, and I wouldn't want you to get hurt.
I'm gonna kind of not glare at him, but I don't look pleased with him saying anything.
Excuse me, I didn't know who you were. My apologies. I'll continue over here, check.
Queen, you know.
It's okay.
I'm
Should we
gonna.
just find a spot outside town? There's nothing here.
Oh, what's that? You see, 5, 6, 7 guards going up along the wall. And the wall's about 60, 70 feet from where the ranger manger was. You can kind of go up next to the wall that surrounds the city, and guys can go up like steps, and then that's where the guards kind of walk the perimeter. And you see about 5 or 6 guards kind of lined up, and this guard that was just talking to you begins to kind of look in that general direction and is kind of walking that way.
I'm gonna head over that direction to see what they're looking
Yeah.
at.
You need to go up the wall.
Yeah.
Big perception check. With advantage, because you're at a high vantage point with really good eyes.
And I have dark vision.
You see a giant green, almost circular sun in the distance.
What?
Kind of in the direction of Skarnsvold.
¿Por qué?
Getting brighter.
So
Coming
it looks.
from the south.
Does it look like it's coming towards us?
All of a sudden, and a beam shoots across the land, across the Evercrest Mountains, hits the magical shield that is Jupiter. And you watch as the arcane shield that actually encompasses the top of Jupiter shatters, and it rakes through the town. Buildings explode in all directions, and it rakes across the mountain behind, and the green light goes dim as you just hear screaming in all of you guys' ears, especially those on top of the building. Imagine like military, like a bombardment hits right next to you, like in the movies where like your ears are ringing and you're just dazed.
So explosions, buildings erupting, and everything?
Imagine like a giant laser beam just literally shot by you guys and took out the shield that is over across the town and raked through the entire fucking town.
Well, I'm probably gonna hit the floor.
Yeah,
And cover
so
my head.
make both of you guys, those of you that crawled up the wall to see what was going on, make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
Five.
Okay,
Good God.
Kaz. Okay. Freya, you jump and like manage to land and kind of roll off to one side of the building as you watch this beam rake across the shield. You manage to get your head down and your ears partially covered before the loud, the rake and explosion goes through the town. Morn, you're so dumbfounded by the light that you're staring
Can I use
and
my ring?
all.
I'm gonna use my
Does
ring
he? Okay.
to make the saving throw.
Okay. Hello. You guys hear me or no?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need
Okay,
a
I
different
was gonna
music.
say.
This music is not fitting.
As the so Morn, you make the saving throw, so you see it and you're kind of dumbfounded by this giant light. And you jump, but you kind of like stumble back, jump, or this light just blinds. And you land and hit the ground, and you only take about 3 points of bludgeoning damage. But you kind of hit your black, and your ears are ringing. You're almost disorientated. Kaz, same thing. You stay to watch as this beam rakes across the shield, and you watch the shield, the arcane shield, just shatter in all directions and just rakes through town. You fall back, and you also take 3 points of bludgeoning damage. As you guys kind of land on the ground, your ears are ringing, and you're just disorientated, kind of like you stand up and you kind of are doing like those war movies where you're just walking around in a daze and you're watching as people are screaming. You look up, you see in the distance, pretty much like half of an individual is just gone, like disintegrated. He's walking and just missing almost the entire left side of his body. You see another person where it's gone, and like his arm is like completely taken off. You look and you see somebody on the ground that's just been disintegrated in like a body of ash, but they're frozen in time. It just disintegrated and on the spot. Their bodies are standing there. They look humanoid, but it is a body of ash. And there's just fire, and buildings are caving in. And you hear screaming and just...
There's nothing we can do here. We have to get to Scornswald.
We can't fight against a beam like that.
The only way to save these people is to stop the Undying One.
Then we need to get to wherever that came from.
Once more
Yes.
onto the breach.
How do we get there, Kaz?
Do we want to go to Scornswald and try to climb up? How we saw the island, so like how tall is it?
fucking tall.
And I guess
And
I'm
that was
asking.
before this giant citadel sat in the center. So imagine, Chelsea, World of Warcraft, Noxramas, where
Oh, yeah,
it sits
yeah.
and like the chains are kind of holding it from all sides.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like that sitting in the center of the witch's hex. Chains, just like these giant chains attached.
The like cigarette kind of thing floating in the sky
Yeah.
kind of deal.
Can you get us on top of the island?
I guess my question about height is, can we cloud walk up to the top, or would it be too far?
Remember the dream that you had.
Oh, being in the air.
Hmm.
Yes. What a kind reminder.
You had gone against it the last time this whole thing had started anyways, so I just wanted to remind you.
Yeah. Okay.
Something or someone basically was giving you the hint. Going from above might be a bad idea because he has some kind of defense encircled.
I think the closest I could teleport is Canby.
We can't teleport to Scornswald?
Not outside the city.
Well,
It's gonna be wherever there's probably a rune. Which isn't gonna be just in a random spot.
well, let me see. If
Might Bubble be able to get us there? He has
I
connections.
would say Kaz has at least seen Scornswald. Right?
Are you
we
talking
can
the teleportation circle?
No, I'm talking about not teleportation circle, but the teleport spell.
What if we just went back to where we went to Jupiter from? We were on the outside of the swamp and could see Scornsfall.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have a circle at the swamp, but I can have a
that's
circle in
right.
Canby.
Oh, you need one of the circle things?
I don't know if we want to go back to Canby though. That's
Well,
so far away.
No, that place has been overrun. Elwyn and I were there, and there were horde of zombies. More than, I almost said more than I can count, but that would not be obvious.
There were a lot then.
You've seen Skarnsvold, Kaz. You've seen it, but from a distance. Remember, you were standing in the field outside of the Swamp of Lost Mines.
Yeah. I would. Carefully studied. Okay. So, seen casually would be a place you've seen once or more times, but which you aren't very familiar.
Correct.
Okay. I could
So you're
try
saying
to
there's a chance?
I could try. Okay, so I can try to teleport us to Scornswald, but it's not a for sure thing.
What
Or
Well,
what if?
I think
Kaz,
at this point,
Do you
the
remember?
situation is dire enough that we need to try anything we can to get there as
Uh,
fast as possible and stop
Kaz,
this.
do you remember when we were on the river? We went through a checkpoint near Scornsfall.
Yes!
Do you recall that?
It was like a bridge connected to Scornswald.
Oh, aye.
yes.
Yes, I remember that. We were on the boat with Captain Bojangles, whatever the hell his name was.
Oh, I wasn't with you guys.
Don't
I
make
knew
me
it.
try and do that voice again.
He was
That
the
hurts.
he was the
That
what is it
hurts.
called? What is it called? The
He was a tabaxi.
Tabaxi, yeah.
Oh, what was his name?
The cat man.
With mange.
It was Tabaxi with me.
Ow.
He was like it was like Bojangles. I don't remember.
Yep.
I always,
Bojangles.
whatever his name was, it always made me think of Colonel Angus, that old that SNL skit
Yeah.
with Colonel Angus.
I can't
That
remember.
voice fucked me up real bad. That hurt.
Yeah, because I remember like watching you. You'd have to like push this your trachea sideways.
Captain Angle.
There you go.
Captain Angle.
Captain Angle.
He was a 4-pack of smokes a day smoker.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, we've been
wares.
in that.
this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, this one has wares.
Yep, there we go. Nailed it.
I am captain of ship, yes.
Oh yeah. Colonel Angus.
Oh man.
I think I can get us to that. I can get us to that bridge.
Yeah, it was like a little secret checkpoint underneath the bridge for ships to pass through.
Yeah.
So if we go there, there's gonna be a lot of people that can see us.
I mean, they're shooting lasers from the middle of Scornswald. I think the least of their worries is a couple people coming in through the checkpoint.
And we
Yeah.
could fight them if they try and stop us.
Exactly.
I think the regular city guard will be
Busy.
probably not that worried about us.
Yeah.
True. So if I were a guard and all of a sudden 5 people appeared looking like us, I'd be a little concerned and would probably tell someone.
Well, we
Well,
can worry about that when we get there.
Okay.
I don't think we have many other options.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Are we all sure that we're not being tracked magically by any means?
I don't think it
Nope.
matters because anybody tracking us probably is affiliated and we're going there anyway. So I guess you could say we'd probably want to be found.
The Undying
well,
One's
we
gonna
like
know
to
we're
be-
there eventually.
We like to be found when we're at his front door and not, 10 miles down the road.
He's gonna know we're there when this spear goes through his heart.
I like that attitude.
Okay, that was pretty good. Can we add that to the thing?
Yeah.
Please.
Add quote. He's gonna
Yeah,
know
yeah,
we're
yeah.
there when
Somebody
there's.
clip that.
Wait. What? He's gonna know we're there when we throw a
When the
spear
spear
through.
goes through. He
When a
almost
spear,
went a
okay.
little Scottish there at a point. Like I'm not really sure. It upped for a second.
Xbox
And then...
record that.
Frosty, damn it, you better start speaking here. Join in the fun. Let's go.
Commands quote.
Frosty is plotting all of our demises.
Yeah.
You know it.
This
I've
one
got
has
about
very
5
plan.
plans to stop him.
It may
So
work.
we'll see what
Or it
happens
may
if Frosty acts out.
And none of them are gonna work.
The Undying One casts. What is that? Death word? Power
Power
word
word
death.
kill.
Kill.
Power word kill.
Fuck.
Kalen
Michael.
gone.
He's gonna know we're there.
When the spear goes in his heart.
The spear goes in his heart. Okay.
He's gonna know
Alright.
we're there when the
So-
spear goes through his heart.
What are you doing?
I'm ready when you guys are.
Yeah, through his heart sounds
Well,
better.
we've got to try. I think. This is it.
All
Do or
right,
die.
everyone ready?
Who's with us?
So what are you doing?
I'm gonna teleport us to the checkpoint by the river, like just outside of town.
Alright, let's see how teleport works. And you are.
I gotta roll a D100.
Yep. So you are.
I would say seen
I feel like you
casually.
were seen casually. I would say seen. No,
Yeah.
actually,
That bridge, we were there.
I don't. Yeah, but remember, you guys were below deck.
But that. No. We saw
Yeah.
it before we arrived too, and after.
Yeah, because it was like 2 days. It was like a couple days to get past the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ginge, I swear.
I'm debating. Okay, go ahead and roll your D100. I've made up my mind. Do your thing.
Oh boy.
Oh fuck. Gotta
Mm.
type the thing right. Oh. It's not great.
Okay.
As long
Well,
as we
if
don't
you've got-
end up with the Hydra, we're good.
That should at least be similar area.
Yeah,
Yeah, Ginge.
true.
Because at best we were description. We can't go below description. So I'm just saying, similar area would be great.
Yeah, that's either similar area or off target.
You are more than welcome to off-target us. You're just gonna make this drag out longer, which we inevitably want anyway. So, by all means.
That's true. A mishap would be ideal.
I mean, it's a win-win for us. It's gonna make the campaign longer, or we're gonna be where we want to be. Pick your poison.
I am.
We're gonna walk in on the Undying One. He's gonna go, "It's not session 100 yet," and then we'll close the
Damn, Sprout.
Come back later.
door.
It's like
The gate to like his room is the same gate that's like the checkpoint.
Yeah, and like translucent letters, it just says out of 100, and it says like 95.
Well,
have
I
to-
guess we got to
we have
rest at
to-
the site of
We're
grace. for a
not
few
we're not ready
days.
to enter the boss's lair because we need to go collect our runes first.
I
'Cause
really
if
need to
you
go
die-
rune farming.
Yeah, because if we die, then we can't get them. So we'll come back later.
Rune farming.
I have to go visit a site of grace real quick. BRB.
Okay, so what's happening?
Okay. So,
Ooh.
He's got a. I don't like the look on your face.
so you get close to each other. You grab hands, and Kaz, you begin to chant the spell as you guys watch each other. The incantation begins to pick up as Kaz's eyes begin to glow, and you guys feel the arcane essence around you begin to swell. You guys are bamfed out. And the next thing you know, you're in the water. And you are below the water, and you're swimming, and you can't figure out which way is up and which way is down. And you guys come up, and the river's running. You guys came out right about there.
Just a friendly reminder that Morn can't swim.
I was gonna say I think that we're concerned about Morn immediately,
Immediately.
And Andre is
and Andre is in
freaking
armor.
out.
Omri doesn't like
So-
water and Morn can't swim.
You guys end up kind of at the bend, right about here. Just right above where those trees are, to the left of those trees in the water. And the current is pretty swift. But one thing you guys do notice, as some of you guys, you know, you're decent swimmers and you make your way to the surface, what you notice, the city is completely surrounded. There's a giant build, like almost crustacean, literally laying on top of the city with these legs almost like kind of pulled up into itself, but pointed directly into the ground, resting as this creature is just sitting. And the current is bringing you right at a leg.
Am I drowning?
Grabbing
Not
for
yet.
Morn.
You're
I would be
you're
grabbing
I'm
for
swimming.
Morn.
struggling to swim.
I'd be grabbing
might-
and helping pull him to the surface and towards the
Make a
lake.
strength check.
Me?
Yeah, you grabbed onto
It's
Morn.
water.
Can I help?
It's water.
I pull on
Uh,
Freya.
give the
I
help
use.
action.
I'm
There
gonna
you
use
go.
Freya like a
Save.
life buoy.
There
Should I
you
make
go.
a
Oh
save
God,
Fear
no.
or something?
Yeah, so since Kaz is helping you, can roll with advantage, but that's exactly Morn. Morn's twice your size, 3 times your size.
Great, it's water.
Okay. And you have a giant man trying to use you as a life buoy. You ever tried to rescue somebody when they're drowning and they're fucking scared?
Yeah.
It ain't good.
We'll pull you down.
Yeah. So you got a hold of Morn, and you are just barely managing to keep your head above water. Barely. As Morn, roll a D100 or roll a D20 and tell me if it's even or odd. Odd is bad. Morn is in full fucking panic mode. He is drowning. He is freaking out. He is now holding on to a very tiny person and another very tiny person, Kaz, who is trying to hold on to you, and he is full-blown panic.
I'm gonna
Okay.
keep
Here we
it
go.
together.
I'll cast levitate on him.
I was gonna say, here we go.
Morn, wild shape in
are
the
you
water.
able to upguess that?
I'm way beyond
Yeah,
panicking.
that would have been the difference between if he could have think clearly or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even would have been thinking clearly. Odd, he is full panic. But Kalen casts levitate.
What does a fish
all
do
of a
if
sudden-
it can't swim?
Yeah, fucking flounders.
Are you able
All
to
of a sudden, Morn, you're no longer like struggling to keep above. You're kind of like chest above the water, and you're just hanging out now. and you're drifting with the current, but you're not going under anymore.
Help!
You don't feel like the tug below the surface.
Can I
I'll
like
quickly,
rise
I'll
out?
quickly
Can I,
change his altitude so he's above water.
Oh, there you go. Now you're
I'm gonna
hovering
rise out of the
above
water, put my arms up in the air like I'm Jesus, and like rise up.
And I'll tell Freya and Kaz, quickly pull him over to the side. I need to get on Ray.
I'm gonna grab
yeah.
hold of his foot and swim and pull him towards the leg.
Andre, roll the strength check for me. Because you are in full armor. Because are you in plate or are you in?
I think I'm in just medium armor. Let me see.
That's still pretty fucking heavy.
It is. No, it's just scale mail.
That's pretty heavy.
Okay. But yeah. Strength.
Yep.
Well, let's go. Hey!
Andre, you are going underwater. You are below the surface of the water. As Kalen, you begin to just like you are off at a dead swim towards Andre now. As
Yeah,
Andre
I'm just waiting until Morn is like beneath ground. And he's weightless, so they can very quickly pull him over.
Yep. And actually, honestly, so where those trees are on the map is where one of the legs is actually sitting. So you're about 150 feet from where one of the legs is sitting into the water.
I'm just gonna keep swimming and pulling him along.
Help me!
Let me know when he's like beneath ground or has something to grab onto.
Takes a moment, but the current is pretty swift. And you guys manage to make it to one side of this this crustacean leg. And you do manage to get a hold of like this rock outcropping / building.
Okay, and then I'll cast Levitate on Henri.
Andre, you begin to feel yourself drown, and now you're above the water, kind of like haphazardly floating.
And I'll start pulling her towards the same location.
What the hell went wrong? Gave me a heart attack.
We're in the river, but where? Oh, we can see that. We can see the Scornsfeld, right?
You're literally on the crustacean's leg. Like, you just see this giant fucking leg that goes all the way up.
Well,
I'd say mission accomplished.
we made it.
Flawless victory.
Get it?
Your aim was a bit off. But we're here, I guess. So are we climbing up? Or how are we doing this?
So it begins.
As you guys are on the side, around the corner, on the land, those of you that are not freaked out, Kalen, Freya, and Kaz, make a perception check for me.
Dang, Kalen, on point.
The rest of you can only make out several different people. Kalen, you make out probably about 5 or 6 undead in full armor, and you notice one individual in full armor, but it's wearing almost armor, and almost 2 dog ears are sticking out the top of it, and an elongated snout.
Whoa.
And there's spikes that run all the way down the spine. They
Standing
seem to
on
be
2
having
hind
some
legs.
kind of...
On all 4s. Oh, I guess I wouldn't know.
You don't
'cause I
know.
can't see. Never mind.
Yeah, you wouldn't know. But you're kind of able to get along the side of the leg, and you're able to kind of like pull yourself out and look.
Okay. I'll relay that information.
The
Did you
music
play
is
Scoutworld
perfectly
on-
timed for this. Holy shit.
Did you play Scoutworld on purpose?
No, it was an accident, but it is perfect. It's part of the mix. So I can't make out. I can just kind of see like a grouping of people. How far away are they?
300-ish feet,
Sweet.
400.
So I'm gonna whisper since I know Kaylin, Morn, and Kaz are near me.
And it's pretty loud. Like the water from the river is like hitting the leg, and you can hear like the rushing of water and like the water beating up against the side of this leg.
And we're basically grappled onto it at this point.
Correct. There's no like good standing points, but you're kind of like you're on like these almost like tiny ledges and pieces of rubble. There's like some roots and like foliage that have grown, and you're like standing on portions of it.
Okay.
And you look up, and it's like thousands of feet up, and you can see like the bottom of Hertzvig Island.
And no bell. Got it. Okay.
No bell.
So while holding onto this leg, I won't whisper. I'll talk loud enough so that I know that they can hear me, but not shouting, I guess.
It's kind of like think of it like when you're like in a club and you're doing the whisper, nobody else can fucking hear you, but you're almost screaming in your like the person next to you's ear. That's
Got
how
it.
loud it is.
Okay. So I'm gonna talk to Kaz, Morn, and Kaylin, and I'm gonna say. Well, oh no, actually no, because Kaylin said he relayed that information.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the question is, do we need to deal with those guys? Or do you think we can get by unseen? They might be far enough away.
I think we should deal with all of them on the way up. Give them a little toss down to the ground.
They're on the ground. You guys are so
Oh.
like you guys are on the opposite side of this leg. They are actually on the like on the ground next to Scarsfold.
No, I think we can leave them there.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we can
Right.
sneak past. But do we like
turn this down? Yes.
climb?
Let's make sure to stay out of their view for as long as we can.
Anybody
Alright.
got some stealthy tricks up their sleeves? I mean, I can
I'll
do
look
it
at
briefly,
Freya.
but I don't think it'll be enough to
Can you do your
do
stealthy thing?
indefinite.
I can do my stealthy thing, yes. Pass without a trace. Where are you? There we go. Gonna roll stealth and start climbing.
Roll stealth.
Excuse me.
Oh, 33.
$17.
Freya, I give you your spell slot back.
You give me my spell slot back.
Uh-huh. You feel a little magic surge into you.
Oh, a little magic.
Oh,
Oh, it's magic.
I feel a little magic surge into me.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Alright. So I'm gonna try and climb. I mean, if there's ways to grab and kind of go up.
So,
I have.
Kaz, Andre and Kaylin, if you guys are going to be stealthy, roll stealth. Plus
got
10.
advantage.
Oh, I should roll too. I'm gonna be stealthy.
Okay, so 26.
I literally can stand up.
Kaylin and Andre.
37.
Jeez.
I will as well, but before we go, I'll cast Disguise Self to make myself look like one of the grunts. Not the big important one, but one of the peons.
So you're going to turn yourself into almost like an undead looking.
Yeah, one of the dudes that I saw.
Okay.
Not the important one though, because there's likely not more than one of those.
Just tell Morn before you do it.
Yeah, I'm not subtle spelling it, Kiku. I'm very clearly casting magic.
Oh.
He's
I-
turning
Oh, that's an-
undead!
Well, that's a neat trick.
It's actually a really good idea.
I guess I'll do the same. No,
Yeah,
no harm in it.
actually, go ahead. I was gonna agree with you.
Yeah, I'll still have my same clothes, but yeah, if I can get a look at them, I'll do the same.
I could transform too, but I can only do that twice because it takes a lot of effort, and if I do it more than that, I have to rest. So we want to make sure that we use it at the right time.
Smart.
It takes a lot of effort.
Morn, like as he's doing it, like the steam out of his ear, she's just like.
A lot of effort. A lot of effort. Okay, I'm going to.
So.
Hold on. So as Morn says that, I'm gonna mention. Yeah, maybe wait until you're actually sure that you need to, and then I'm going to look at Kaz and how Kaz disguised herself, and I'm gonna do the same thing. So I'm gonna effectively look like a twin because I haven't gotten a good look at them. So I'm gonna basically make myself look exactly like Kaz's transform self.
Martin just looks back and forth between the two of them.
We're gonna parent trap Morn.
Oh no!
So, you guys are going to ascend. You guys are going to try climbing up the side of the leg, correct?
Yes.
As it were, currently, yes.
I'm gonna mark Freya with a Sharpie on her hand.
Depending on how, vertical of a climb it is, I think we should tie some ropes.
It's
That's a
pretty
good idea.
vertical.
Then yeah, let's.
I'm
let's do
good,
that.
fam. I'm just gonna cast levitate again and just ascend.
Are we all able to just do that? Since you've cast it multiple times.
No, this is Ascendance, that one of my Eldritch invocations. I can cast it at will, but I can only target one person.
Oh.
So you guys watch as
So we're safe on the ground, but you're now levitating.
I'm fucking flying up, fam. See you later.
Oh shit.
yeah,
Peace out.
you guys
Peace
watch
out.
as Kaylin climbs up like 15-20 feet and then just goes no
Fuck this,
and like
dude.
lets go and then just begins to like float up. The rest of you guys, there's going to be a series of athletics checks to climb.
Start hearing wolves by Kanye West in the background.
I pull out my climber's kit.
Okay.
Will that help?
That will help. So,
Okay.
are we ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's climb.
So, we're going to do a series of athletics checks as you guys begin to climb this very steep. I mean, there's portions of plants that are hanging off, pieces of building, some rock faces, almost like barnacles that you guys can use to climb up. But, as you guys begin to climb, are you guys using the ropes or no?
Sure.
I would say.
Right?
I would
probably
imagine
prudent.
I would have like Kaz and Freya be tied to like Andre and Morn. Or Morn would have all of them tied to him, I think.
Okay, so
Yeah,
Morn, you're
and
leading.
I can
So
kind of
if
be,
Morn falls, we all die.
Yes.
Literally.
I'll be his co-belay.
No, because if Morn falls,
Then
the
we have
weight
three
of
people.
him falling is dispersed amongst us.
Yes.
Kaz, you're a
Right?
fucking
Yeah, dude.
genius, man.
Yeah, and
You
then
always
if
have
one
your
of us,
best climbers first and last.
yeah, if one of us fall in the middle, Morn is bigger, so he can probably save us.
I can hold any of you if you fall, and then yeah.
Unless you fuck up.
But if I fall, then
We
I
all
hope
die.
you three are strong enough.
The three of us will have to.
Oh,
worry.
baby.
However high up
Okay.
we get,
So,
I'll hold the line.
let's go. So what is the climbing order? As Kalen just like, Superman's just straight up. Just,
Peace, bitches.
mm.
The thing is that I have
So,
the flight.
Lorne?
I have the flight shoes, but like I probably would opt not to use them in this situation because if I'm gonna be tied to people, I probably can't withstand holding people's weight with flying shoes. So I'd probably
Yeah,
just I don't think so.
That's good for an emergency, but
Yeah.
So what is the
This.
climbing order? Morn?
Yeah.
Freya?
Freya?
as Henri.
Kaz Honore. Okay. So, roll me one set of athletic checks as you guys begin to ascend.
Everyone. Let's go.
Good thing. Good thing. Seriously, good thing.
You guys,
Our highest rolls
you
are the
guys
top and
begin,
bottom.
You guys begin to climb more, and you've got like almost like these little climbing picks, and you're just. And you guys begin to go up. Thankfully, 3 successes and a failure. Everything's looking good. Freya, you're kind of struggling finding your footing. It's a little loose and slick from what you're used to climbing in the mountains and in the forests. This is just kind of a different feel, and you're having a hard time getting your footing. But you guys make it up about 100-ish so feet. Make another set for me. As Kayla's just like
Stressful.
gliding next to her, you guys just. This is fucking stupid.
You guys are doing
Just-
great.
Let's go.
Andre's kicking.
Like an owl bear.
Like I said,
Okay.
owlbear.
3
Like I
successes
said.
and a failure.
Owl
So
bear.
once again, you guys are going, and this time, Kaz, you kind of like you're not used to this physical exertion. You kind of start to get going. You're like, "Fuck this," and your foot slips a little bit. And you're starting to get kind of like winded and just pissed off. And
My soft underbelly is my soft underbelly.
It's alright, I got you.
so you guys make it about another 150, 200 feet, and you're kind of slowly making progress. Make another set for me.
This is so stressful.
Oh, it's gonna get worse.
It's very
the DCs
stressful.
go up. Failure. Failure.
Good thing we're in the
Alright,
middle,
wait.
Kaz. Oh my
Another
god.
one?
Andre.
Okay.
This climbing order so far is smart.
Oh!
Oh no!
I brace. I brace.
Hold on.
Yeah,
I will use.
I'll yell out as I
a-
slip. I'll be like, fuck!
No, no, you won't. I will use a luck point to have Henri reroll.
Oh!
Playing a game of slap fuck here.
Okay.
Fuck!
Reroll. There we go.
Hey, let's go.
Okay. Okay.
Same.
The more you hit you hit your axe in, and the beast moves. Like you hit like a soft point or a barnacle that maybe actually runs internally into the leg, and the whole animal just and you feel the whole leg sway. And the two in the middle, both of you guys' feet just and you guys let go for a split second, and you're scrambling to grab side of the side of this leg. And Henri, you quickly push both of your feet beneath the barnacle and part of this building and just grab into this side of this root, and you brace yourself as both Kaz and Freya let go for a split second. They're kind of like a foot or two away from the building. More, and you kick in and stick the axe even deeper in. And you kind of you guys both, you and Henri, kind of swing back and forth to get them close to the building again, where
I'll
they're able
use-
to get a hold.
I'll use my sword to help me grip.
So, All right. You guys make it another 250, 300 feet. You guys continue up. It's getting hard. Your body is just, like all your muscles are beginning to scream and burn. And just above, Kayla, make a perception check as you're just gliding, watching the struggle bus happen.
Yeah. 16.
Yeah, you see a portion of the a portion about another 300, 400 maybe-ish feet up. You see a portion of this, like almost like a building, like an entire building that's outcropped inside of this building, and it looks like there's stairs that lead inside of this leg, or maybe internal buildings that lead up.
Okay.
How close are we? Can I tell from where I'm at?
It looks like you don't see anything. You're having a hard time kind of seeing.
I
And
take,
you're
a
just-
big,
you're-
I take a big deep breath.
Yeah, and at this point, you guys are like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of feet above the ground, and you look down, and even for you, Morn, you've climbed like the Pit of Fjord, like some of the mountains around there, and you've done some freehand climbing. This is high up. Make another round for me.
Free solo on Yosemite.
Whew. I'm,
DC's getting a little
uh,
harder.
I'm gonna use my bolstering magic,
Oh!
and Freya can add D3 to all of her checks.
Okay.
See if that helps at all. Not that one.
Wait.
You don't want me to use a D3 on that?
Well, you can use it for the next 10 minutes. So
Oh, I'm not going to use it on that. Then it's not
no,
gonna
you
be
can
worth it.
do whenever. You can use it whenever. Like
Oh,
you can use it as many times as you need to. But I'm just saying it's not gonna help.
Okay, Morn.
why does
Oh, I
Roll20
didn't
not
mean
have a
to.
D3? D3?
Athletics. There we go.
Or just 3 points? You're saying D3? 3 points?
That's a failure.
Uh-oh.
Come on, yes, sissies.
Okay. Morn, the hand slips as you grab hold and like you pull out a whole piece, and now you're dangling one arm, one leg. Freya, you completely slip out as the feet go, and you feel yourself go for a split second. Kaz, you manage to brace yourself against this building and some of the structure, and you pull yourself in tight. And as you do, a piece of rock slips out and hits Henri right in the face. And Henri, your feet give out for a split second, and you lose grip with your right hand. And you feel yourself begin to go. And as this happens, the wind grabs and kind of blows in a direction that kind of catches all of you guys, except for Kaz. You're braced and ready for it. Roll dexterity saving throws for me.
All of us?
Everybody except for Kaz.
Let's go.
Okay. You guys manage to catch yourself at the last second as the wind blows your hand free. You quickly, as you kind of like cliffhanger type style, you reach out and grab the building as you're like semi-falling. You grab another portion of the building. So now you're not in a straight line. You guys are all kind of off kilter, minus Kaz. It's almost like a little butt. And Kaz is still sitting, and you're kind of being pulled on, but all three of them have managed to kind of grab another portion of this building as they kind of got blown off for a quick second. All right. Last one. As you guys are climbing up, and you do see kind of the under portion of almost like a little building, like a hut, kind of like jutting out into the building, and it looks sturdy. You're not sure if it can hold you or not. It's about another 250 feet up. And at this point, you're 5, maybe 600, 700 feet in the air.
Oof.
And you look down, and the wind blows, and you can just feel the howling. The air up here is incredibly cold.
I've seen all of my party members slip at this point, and that last one, even I slipped. And Morton just gets angry. He's so close, and he's not going to die because he's falling. He decides to rage for this last check.
Okay. So all of a sudden, you guys watch as Morn just like fingers and like into the this stone building dirt and just begins to like out of like the movies, gargoyle style. Okay.
You can edit D3,
Success.
Freya.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
Well, worth a shot.
Still something.
Henri.
I'm gonna use
What?
a
Oh, another one. Fuck.
what is it called? Magical guidance. So I'll use a sorcery point to roll with advantage. 15 may pass, but 19. I'm a little more comfortable with that. Yeah.
Still a failure.
Oh, fuck.
So, Morn, you just barely made it. Henri made it. So, both you guys kick out again. At this point, Morn, you are rage climbing, and you're just managing to stick fingers and everything into the side of this building, and you're just climbing up at this point. Once again, Kaz and Freya, both of you guys are just, your muscles are aching and screaming, and you're trying your best to hold on, and your fingers just can't do it. And every time you go to grip something, your like forearms just give out on you, just completely give out. And you're just trying your best. You're almost like sticking your arms through roots trying to hold on, and they're just slipping out because you're just full of like sweat and grime at this point. So, Morn, roll a strength check to see if you can hold on as these two kick out again. And I'll give you advantage because Henri's holding
raging.
on at the bottom.
I'm also raging.
Yep, so I mean, you still have advantage, but either way, but Henri's kind of helping hold that bottom. At this point, the wind is really kicking out. It just barely makes it. The kick from the wind, they're almost like kites as they get pulled away, and you watch as they flail in the wind for a second, and both you and Henri just muscles tensing and screaming at this point. Kaylin, you're watching this happen, and you can see the struggle in Morn and Henri's face as they're just in that last little couple of feet, and they're having a hard time, but they're managing to hold on. They're about 10 feet from the building.
Might I be able to help us out a little bit? There's a spell that I've got. Like to see if
I mean, you're able to hold on. Like, you're able to hold on. Like, you haven't let go. You're just, your muscles are streaming at this point.
Yeah.
So you do
What-
have those
what-
last
what
10
do you-
feet.
What do you
You're
think
able,
about
you're able to
this?
make it. Warren, you do manage to reach the edge of the building and you begin to pull yourself up. Make one last strength check as you're pulling the rest of your group up along with you.
Strength or acrobatics? Or
Strength.
athletics?
Could I cast this spell below us and have it blow up towards us, forming like a cushion?
That would help because that's not going to be enough. Morn, at this point, you're giving out. So roll
Muscle
with
fatigue.
advantage. Yep.
I had 15.
Roll again.
Okay.
Because he casts Wind Wall to give you kind of
Let's
like
go!
Yeah.
Yeah.
That little, like, you watch as Henri at the last second, like, Henri, your muscles give out too, and you just quick, like, and you throw, like, a burst up, and it gives just enough for Morn to get up over that edge, and he grabs inside of the building and just one big thrust.
As long as I have concentration on it, it stays below us.
Yeah. But but along with that and the wind blowing, it gives you, like, that last little kick in.
Yeah.
And so you're able to pull yourself into the building. As Kaylin is just, not sweating at all and just very, having a good day. He kind of hovers
so we
next to the
made
door.
we made it to tenable ground then.
Some kind of like almost building that seems to have stairs that affix to it that seem to run either along the side of the building or they seem to run in. It almost seems to be like another way, almost like a basement. Like some kind of like basement or tunnel that had come out into this little building at one point.
Is there something I can like brace myself and pull the others up?
Oh yeah, it's like a building. Like you pull yourself
Okay.
in and begin to crawl across the floor, pulling on everything.
Okay.
Yeah. So individually, and with a nat
So
20,
that
you're
was
able to
a-
pull the rest of the group in until you, like, you know, and then you collapse.
What first spell did I cast?
So we all made it onto ground. Probably gonna
Little
lay
sketchy.
there and like hug the ground mentally. Probably could just completely exhausted. I mean, climbing is hard enough.
As Kalen kind of like hovers in and just sets himself. You
Rude.
guys seem to be on some kind of solid ground at this point.
Oh, we made it, guys. We couldn't possibly have to go any higher than this.
We should hope not. That was quite strenuous.
It's like no way out but through.
I'm young for an elf, but I still feel old after that.
So we're. You said this is like a building, like a hut?
Yeah, it's like a side building. You're not sure what it used to be at one point, but
I'd like to, at this point, like, how big is this creature, and like, where are we on it right now in relation to where we need to be? Are we able to tell from here?
think of it like oh, what is that? What is that Pokemon? The crab one. That has just the two eyes sticking out the front.
Crabby?
You get no. It's the other one. It's the like the toad one that has like the mushroom on the back, like on the back of it.
Torterra.
I don't know. Whatever.
That's a turtle.
But it's so it's like where the like where okay, so like the whole shell or this whole
Paris?
island that
Is it Paris?
there you go, yeah. But the next
Oh.
the one up from that.
Parasect?
There you go. And you know like how the mushroom goes around?
Mm-hmm.
Just below that and kind of where the legs sit up, you guys are like right at the elbow.
Mm.
So you guys probably to get up into the actual island, maybe another 500-ish feet. But
Okay.
it, like to your immediate left, it looks like there's stairs that go in.
Well,
Like it almost looks like you go into the island now. Or to your right, there's stairs that go along the side of the along the outside and kind of go off, and you're not really sure where they go or how far they go and how, you know, like how sturdy they are.
might I be able to use a particular feature of the Blade of the Unfettered Huntress at this juncture? Like to use the Eyes of the Seer to make that map that shows any dragons in a 1 mile radius.
Any dragons?
Yes.
Okay. So what does it give you for the map again?
It gives a small ethereal map of the surroundings within a 1 mile radius, but if there are dragons, they show up.
Okay. So what you'll see is the stairs go in, and you see like multiple pathways off of that, but there's multiple pathways that go into the building, and it's almost like the inside of a castle at that point. Like you just see multiple pathways. There's a the one that you go to the left, it goes in and opens up into almost like a large courtyard, and then there's multiple stairs that go either up or down off of that. It's almost like think like Dwarven City. When you go into your left, it almost opens up into a big dwarven, like, you know, courtyard type deal.
Yeah.
And then there's a bunch of stairs that go up, and there's some that go down. The stairs to your right go along the outside of the building and then just seem to stop. Then there's stairs that go on the opposite side, and they go down and up. And then at the very top, you see almost like extremely large, open, vast corridor and like a ziggurat. But at the ziggurat, think Mayan, like Mayan temple. There's one big ziggurat at the top, and there's like a large stairs that go straight up to almost a giant throne, and you see a giant dragon wrapped around the top of it.
Does it tell me its name? As it says, furthermore, if the dragons shown are of legendary status or otherwise influential in nature, the map provides you their names on the projection.
You know exactly who it is. It's a certain black dragon.
Oh. Well, I suppose more bad news couldn't hurt. But look here. We're up against the dragon that nearly killed my entire people.
It looked like it burnt itself.
So this is as I'm sure you're already coming to realize, this is no ordinary foe we face. At least we know what we're getting into.
There's no going back now.
Aye. Once more onto the breach, dear friends. Once more.
Once more into the fray. Into the last
For
good
the
fight
last.
I'll ever know. Live and die on this day.
That's a good one. Who said that?
Liam Neeson.
Very nice. Very appropriate.
I'm
Very
pretty sure it
appropriate.
came from something else. I don't
Uh,
know.
Freya said it
It works.
right
Yeah,
now.
there you go.
Hey,
Freya said
there
it.
we go. There we go. We will not go quietly
Into that good night.
into that good night. Aye.
Rage against the dying of the light.
This might be our last chance to catch our breath. Do we want to take a little break before we go up? I'll take that as a no. Let's fucking go. I'm gonna start heading up the stairs.
I like your attitude.
So which one are you going? Are you going the stairs out and around,
it-
or are you going in?
How far can we see the stairs going up? Does it look like I think we would take those, right?
Henri would know best.
What
I'll
seems
start going
like,
up the outside stairs, but you can stop me if
What
that's
seems
wrong.
like the most expedient route, but also possibly the most advantageous for us to take. If that's a question you can answer.
You remember seeing that map that was shown to you?
Aye.
The stairs that go outside and around seem to stop after a certain while, so they look like they got destroyed.
So we
Like
won't
when
be
the
able,
creature stood up.
we won't be
it
able to
looked
take
like-
the steps. Then.
I mean, it looks like they get like a portion of it is destroyed, and then like maybe a little later there's some more stairs like and steps that are around. Like you might have to do some more climbing, and it might be difficult, but it might be doable. You're not sure.
Well, we could do some more climbing. I
Do you
could
stop
st-
Martin or do you let him go?
No, I'm saying this as we're moving.
Oh.
I would think.
Rest is not a luxury that we have.
No, time is of the essence, my friends.
I'll
If
definitely
we're
be
to do
moving
it,
forward.
we're to do it now. No more dawdling.
So which route are you taking?
Is there one that goes like interior
Yeah, that would be the steps or the corridor to your left. That kind of
Okay.
led to almost like that giant like courtyard type deal.
Yeah. Let's try the climbing again.
So you're gonna go outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've got somewhat of a floor below us, at least.
Mhm. So
Is that a no?
as you step out, it's literally like some steps and like branches and roots, and then as you look over, it's just like 1,000-foot drop.
Oh, fuck.
We got this. Morn's still going up. He hasn't been stopped. So
What, going up this way?
And you guys didn't detach the ropes, so you guys are kind of being pulled behind along with Morn. Like as Morn steps out and continues on,
True.
you guys are kind of being like, oh. So
yeah, I guess I'll get to the end of the rope and kind of look back at the group.
Well, I've got never-ending rope. Let's do this. We got plenty of mileage.
Walking
Okay,
with
so you guys-
purpose.
so you guys are going out to the right.
Hi, we're gonna go up the stairs. We're gonna make a climb.
Okay. So you guys begin to take your way out. Kalen, are you attaching yourself to the rope again, or?
The fuck no. I'm casting levitate again.
I believe
fuck no.
I believe with levitate though you can only go up and down, correct?
Yeah, but I have a sentient weapon that can pull me horizontally.
Fuck
Your
no.
weapon can pull you.
She is alive, yeah.
Oh my god, that's a...
I
It's a
found
lot
it
of
in-
work. It's a little bit of a work, but it's still it. I'm not gonna go into details and like make like the whole story to it, but yes,
Yeah.
you watch him every so often, like he basically like
That's badass.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So, you guys begin to take off. These steps are about yay big. So like Morn, for you, this is kind of you're literally like you look like you're doing modeling, like 1 foot in front of the other, like you're just like like along the side of this building. So as you guys walk out about 200-ish feet, it's where that drop off, and all of a sudden there's now you can either try to jump the distance, it's about 25 feet, or you can try to climb, but there's only like a couple, there's like some roots that are in the dirt and like smaller things and like maybe some stairs that used to be there that maybe you can step on, maybe they're sturdy, maybe not.
Does this look like a jump I could make?
How far can you jump?
I don't know, jumping rules.
Near
I
do
like
I.
to cast Bless at 4th level,
Mm,
No, I can't make it.
and I'll bless myself, Freya, Kaz, and Morn. So if we need to make a saving throw, we can add a d4 to it.
I can only jump 20 feet. Ginge.
So technically so that's 20 feet without any kind of roll. You can try and make the jump, but then it's gonna be an athletics check.
I think I can make it. Just give me some room and brace yourselves.
Well, if you need to do it, go with my
How-
blessing.
How far is the chasm?
About 25 feet, maybe 30. So you're also going to need to do 2 things. So remember that you have a rope attached to you that only has a certain amount of length. So if you jump that, you probably don't
Never-ending
have a
rope.
whole lot
I'll
of
attach the
Never-ending
never-ending
rope
rope
Never
to
ending
him.
rope.
Okay.
Okay, so
You've got all the slack you need, buddy.
So this is sort of like the Dark Knight when he's climbing out of the thing and he's got to make the jump. Do we want to be on the receiving end, the side he's jumping to, or if we're the anchor, do we want to anchor the side he's jumping from?
Well,
Probably two, right?
the thing is, when I jump, I get to the other side, and then I'll pull you guys over.
Well, Freya and I can fly over there.
Yes.
Oh. Well, then you guys should fly over then.
And then we anchor. Yeah.
I can make the climb.
I agree, Kaz. I think then we anchor on that side because there will be less momentum pulling on if we were
right
on the opposite side.
And if you don't make it, hopefully between the two of us, we'll be able to pull you up.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will activate my winged
then what about
bolts.
Andre?
Same thing. We'll just pull Henri across. I think between Morn, myself, and you.
Yeah,
should...
I can pull Andre.
I can
she just
begin
needs
climbing.
She can just swing downward, and then we pull her up.
Slam into the other side.
Well, if she puts her feet out, she won't slam too hard, I think.
Unless she rolls
I
backwards.
I love to think about all this being done and said, and Caitlin's just like floating there, just like, you're fucking stupid.
Learn to fly, losers.
Sorry that I can't fly.
Martin's gonna start
Don't have
walking back.
wings.
Martin's gonna start walking
Fairy.
backwards and get into like a runner's stance.
Wait, Morn.
Okay.
Let us get across first. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
So we'll keep the rope tied, and the two of us will fly over there and see if we can find something on the other side to kind of dig our feet in or hold on to or something.
Like brace feet back, hold onto the rope.
I'll spool
Yeah.
I'll spool you out with the never-ending rope.
Okay, so you guys make your way to the other side, and you guys brace yourself on what you feel is sturdy.
Oh God. No, this is
Not-
okay because the 8-ball said that Morn's gonna make it, so we're good.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna shout across. Go ahead, Morn. We're ready.
Okay. Acrobatics or athletics?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yep. I've
Wait a
got you
minute.
for up to a minute.
18.
That's enough.
Hey!
Morn takes off and just lands right on the edge. Just and just like teeters for a second and catches his balance. Morn's across.
And then I'll brace myself to have Andre swing down, and then I can pull her up.
So Andre, you're just gonna let yourself be pulled across, or you're gonna try and jump it?
I'll anchor it at one end and start climbing across.
Okay. Roll an athletics check. It's just enough that you kind of just slowly make your way across. It's not as difficult as to climb up because you're kind of moving sideways at this point, but you do
Mhm.
make your way to the other side.
Yeah, I'm just kind of hand over handing.
So, now you have Kaz, Freya, Morn, and Andre. Walking order. As it's a really like tight angle. But you do begin to make your way along these stairs, and you walk for
I'll continue
a
spooling
while.
out. I'll continue like kind of cutting the rope at various points and anchoring it and like giving us belay lines as we go.
Okay.
I'll help
Takes
out.
about another 10 to 15 minutes, and you do begin to, like this. At this point, it is darkness, and you do begin to make your way. You guys begin to see like the edge of, like almost like land, like uprooted land.
Hmm. Well, that's where we're going.
Just keep trucking forward.
Does it feel like we've reached the top?
Looks pretty close.
Once that we get to the top, I'm gonna do something.
So, as you guys are about 100 feet out, roughly, two creatures, black-winged, immediately begin to hover. And you just hear this loud screech, and they both dive bomb directly at you.
Oh shit.
You guys weren't stealthing. You guys are just kind of climbing up the side of a building. Clear as day. So,
Listen, Linda.
Roll
being
initiative.
as Kaz
these
and
look like-
Morn... go ahead.
These look like dragons or just like demon creatures? Not literally demon creatures, but you know, just
Think Stranger Things, like the face.
The
but with
Demogorgon?
wings. Yeah, except for like with a face and one large eye on almost like a tentacle, and it's just like all over the place, and like these two almost bat type wings. There's
My-
no arms, but like just bat wings.
Might I cast a spell at one of them?
This spell.
Oh, actually, yeah, I'd like to attack him.
So, they saw you first. So here it comes. So, roll the d20 for me to see who goes first. Because I'm just gonna play this
We're just gonna
kind of bit
do
here.
initiative.
Are we just rolling initiative?
Not really. I just want to see who goes first because I feel like this will be pretty quick.
Because I have advantage on initiative.
Yeah, I didn't roll very well. So yeah, just roll. Yeah, roll initiative. I feel like
Okay.
this'll go. This will be a little. I'm just trying to play this a little bit different than an
Jeez.
actual battle, but we'll see. Okay. Kaylin, you also can roll. You're going to be kind of at a weird angle though, but you'll be floating out in the air.
Yeah.
19.16. Cool, Cass. I like it. Gotta be the cool kid, huh?
pennies make dollars.
So, Morn, Kaz. Yeah, all you guys go first. Cool. So, Morn, you get to go first. As the creatures, like, they're swooping in, but they're still about 25 or 30 feet away.
Well, if I'm not in melee range, I don't have my weapon drawn yet. I'm gonna see that, and I'm gonna quickly just point my arm at it, my hand kind of palm out, and a vine's gonna come out of it, grab it, and I'm gonna try and pull it down, kind of below us.
Nice.
So 24 to hit,
That hits.
so 15 piercing damage.
Okay. And you're going
And
to try and
then-
pull it down?
It pulls it closer to me.
Okay.
If it's large or smaller.
Okay, it's smaller. How close does it pull you?
It's just 10 feet closer.
Okay.
So
Freya. No, Cass. And then Kaylin, did you roll?
Yeah.
No.
he
Yes, you
rolled a
did.
14.
There it is. Sorry. So actually, Kaz would be next.
What is that noise? Oh my god.
It's Morn. He's got the munchies.
that wasn't
Sorry.
me. I was
Andre.
muted.
Andre.
Was on
Was my sandwich wrapper?
Sandwich!
This is so loud.
Making me
Damn it.
fucking hungry.
Sorry.
Okay, I get to do this a surprisingly small amount of time.
Ooh.
Oh.
So, I'm gonna I want to fireball the two of them. I can hit them both
Yes.
with that without hitting anyone in our party.
Let's
Which
go.
that's the rare part. Usually somebody's before me, like Morn and Andre are in there too.
Bruh, hit him with that seismic charge, bro.
Okay.
Hit him with
So
that.
I need
Hit him like the slave one.
both of them to do a dex save.
14 and
Fail.
12.
Also a fail. So they're gonna take 29 points of fire damage each.
Light 'em up.
I just imagine that sound.
You guys watch as Kaz just kind of like hands out, like a little spear shoots out, and then a couple feet away, just Kaz, Kalen, you definitely feel the afterburn as it hits pretty close. He centers it so that you don't get it, but it's close enough that you almost catch it.
You look
He
cool
feels the-
with an explosion behind you.
Exactly.
He
Thanks
feels
for
the
that.
aftershock a little bit. Rattles his teeth, but he's okay.
So that would bring us to
Me and Kaylin go at the same time, so
Cool guys.
Kaylin can just go
Yeah.
first.
whoever
Well,
has
you
the
gotta
higher
get those decimals.
Oh.
Yeah, you have the higher deck, so go ahead.
Oh, well in that case, I will go first.
Gotta enable that decimal point.
Whoop whoop. Okay, I'm trying to remember what it is to be a ranger. Let's see. I got my Great Dread Ambusher, so that like gives me an extra attack. Yeah, and then plus 1d8. Okay, yep. Plus I have my special thing I just got. So once per turn if I miss. Okay, perfect. So I am going to activate my feat that gives me a penalty to hit but increased damage. So click on that. And I'm gonna go. I'm gonna attack. You said there's two of them, right?
yes.
I'm gonna attack the one that's further away. The one that
Okay.
isn't grappled by Morn.
That hits.
Ooh, nice, okay. And then I'm gonna go again.
That definitely hits.
And one more time. Sorry, it takes me a second because I have to click on the sharpshooter thing so that it applies it to my roll.
Hits.
Badass. Okay, so I got
58.
nice.
So, that one, like in quick succession, you guys watch as Freya steps out from the ledge and just swat, and releases all three in quick succession. Each one hits, and the creature folds over, and in a split second, it goes from dead and gliding to almost begins to swell. And as it swells, everybody within 15 feet, it blows up.
What?
So that would be Kalen. So roll a Kalen, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Quick question. It died, right? Is it considered a humanoid?
No.
Okay, fine. 17.
Saves. So you take 2 points of necrotic damage, as all of a sudden you are coated in almost like a black slime. And it begins to sizzle and you kind of are like scraping it away from you and you're a little confused. As this next creature is about 5 or 10 feet from you now. Grappled, kind of sitting out in the open. Your turn. I rolled really shitty. I'm okay with that though.
I'll just float over to him and make 2 quick strikes. $16.26.
First miss, second hits.
30.
You lop the head clean off. And as you do, it begins to swell up. Everybody on the ledge and Kalen make a dexterity saving throw.
Remember, you've got bless.
Save. 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 Morn?
Me again?
Yeah, what are you doing over there? You even playing the game? Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. I want to. They're still not close enough to swing at, right?
Dexterity saving throw. Thank you.
My bad. But I have advantage because I can see it coming.
Yeah.
13.
It's a fail.
Okay.
Hey, not as bad as in that one.
So those that succeeded, you'll take 2 points of necrotic damage. Morn
Ouch.
takes 15.
Ew.
Yuck.
Yikes.
198.
On save, what?
Oh shit.
I drop concentration on levitate, but I can immediately just cast it again. I'll fall like 30 feet. Okay.
So you
But I
guys
think-
watch as all of a sudden, Kaling, you're like, oh fuck, and then you watch like, whoa, and you're like, oh, no.
Wait, I need to roll concentration for bless.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you guys watch all of a sudden he drops out of sight for a split second, and then he just like comes back up and he's like rubbing his face and like parts of his hands.
No need to worry.
Okay, bless is gone.
I am blessed. I get my bless. What about
Bless.
16?
Still a fail.
Oh yeah.
Just barely.
And just this apply to it. D3, make an attack roll or ability check. Okay, I don't get the D3.
Yeah.
16
Should
still
be a
fails.
saving throw.
Bolstering magic does not apply to saving throws.
Oh.
So, as you've killed these 2 creatures, you are now free to go about your day. As you look up, and you're about 150 feet from what you look. It looks like an edge, like it kind of loops around and comes over, like a gravelly edge.
And then
Everything comes back to crab eventually. Evolution is a loop and crab is the circle.
Wasn't expecting crab.
So, you guys
I
continue
fucking
on.
love the messages in that game.
Yes, I know. Or like the people saying butthole.
Yeah, try finger butthole. It's like
Try-
ha ha ha.
Try jump butthole.
So are we on top of the crab shell now?
When I saw it,
No,
it was
you
like,
guys are still about
"Behold
150 to maybe like
giant
300 feet
butthole."
from it. Like you guys still have a little bit of ways to go, but you guys can see like this ledge.
Yep.
Therefore, try left.
I'm gonna keep climbing.
hidden path ahead.
Beware
Liar
liar
ahead.
ahead.
Yeah. I always do like the wait emote. I post those. I'm like,
You guys continue on. 200, 300 feet. Kalen, are you staying level with them?
I'll go a little bit ahead.
So,
there are eyes in the sky.
as you guys round the edge, you guys are kind of like, maybe like 10, 20 feet away from like this loop. Kalen, you're above it.
I'm
So
watching
as
the map
you-
as we go to try to help us find good, solid ground.
Yep. Go. Kalen, as you are kind of like levitating up and you're like just a little bit above them, the first thing you notice is as you cusp the ledge, you look out. Thousands of undead staring at you. Thousands. 2, 3 individuals, heavy armor, glowing eyes, ready, all staring at you. Looks like you guys made a lot of noise coming up.
I still look like the grunt. I'm still disguised.
Floating in the sky.
Oh yeah, I found them. These idiots are just climbing up here, crazy.
Look at these guys.
I caught
I
him,
mean,
boss.
come
Don't
on.
worry.
They're all looking at you guys, and like seconds later, you guys all cusp the edge, and you guys look up, and you see thousands of undead. 3 individuals, heavy armor.
This is like the Chaos Warriors leading a patrol.
Yeah.
No, this is like Aragorn and the army standing at the gates of Mordor as the gates open and the thousands begin rushing out. We're just waiting for like Gandalf to like throw the staff up into the sky and have the ground break around and they all fall into it. That's what I'm
Listen.
expecting to happen.
Yeah.
Listen to me, friends. As I say, upon death's door, standing here with all of you. This is it. No going back.
For Frodo!
Are you with me?
So, as you stand at the cusp of this army, this horde, you just hear laughter. Welcome. You've been hard to track. I for some reason cannot see you. But here you are. Ah. The last thorn in my side. Not a very big one. Just annoying gnats to be swatted from the sky. Come. Let me add you to my armies. Bolster you. Build you up. Create you into something better. Please. But before we do, you look amazing. So honor-bound and dutiful to die for a race as pathetic as this. I tend to dream about this world, wiped and cleansed from these lands. Nothing you do today will stop me. Nothing. This bores me. And he just like turns in his seat and begins to look in the direction of Jupiter, and you watch as the giant green eye begins to glow again.
Instant arrows shot at the back of his head.
A wave of his hand and the arrow stops midair.
Yeah, I figured. It's worth a shot.
Boring. And he waves his hand, and the 3 generals step forward and just... And you look. One of them, an individual you've seen before, seemed to have come to the Ranger Major to maybe take something from you. almost like a dirty blonde but grayed out hair that falls below this heavy helm that comes out into two jagged dragon horns that come up to a dead point. The eyes glow. To the far left, you see an individual, almost feminine, slender but like lean slender, and she kind of cracks her head. She doesn't say a word. The head almost like unnaturally cracks and goes far too much to the left and to the right, where she almost catches herself. She takes a step forward, and you notice a face almost immediately. As you notice,
that bitch.
son of a bitch!
There she is!
A face you recognize immediately as the younger body of Alyssa.
What?
Or
Hold on, she can't come back 3 times.
Remember, her body was taken.
Yeah.
And to the right, an incredibly large individual, 9, 10 feet tall, almost ogreish type build. And he smiles and grits his teeth with these 2 giant tusks that come out the front. And he just
Tinsel
laughs.
isn't one of the key
What?
to eternal life.
Oh yeah. Denzo walks free.
Sorry, go ahead.
The one in the middle walks forward.
Jins, how far away is everybody?
150 feet. I mean, it's a decent distance.
Yeah.
The one in the middle walks forward, looks you over, holds his hand up as nobody else is paying attention, reaches up, takes off his helm as this almost dusk white golden hair falls out, but it's like grayed in comparison. None of you guys recognize him. Except for you, Kalen. It's your master. And he stares back at you and goes, "It is time to end this, son." And slides the helm back on.
shit.
And that's where we'll end tonight.
Pog.
Fucking go.
Ooh, way to bring it back.
Poggies!
Let's go. Now that was some quality playing.
I'm so happy you brought Kalen back. I've been holding on to that since fucking episode 3.
End scene. Chi-chi.
Welcome
We're all
back.
going to die!
We're all gonna die.
They're all
It's
gonna
be
die.
Glorious.
I mean, one, you went up the side of the fucking cliff, then threw a fireball out, creating a giant fuck you noise.
Yeah, we want them to know.
Yeah, we want them to
Goddamn
know.
Right.
We're not afraid. We're not trying to be stealthy.
We're not level 1 peasants.
We're
trying
like,
to
hey,
draw
we're
it-
here.
Yeah, it's like we're trying to draw his attention away from, you know, his destruction, doomsday plans, whatever.
What level you guys?
16.
15? 16?
Oh, there it is, a code 10. He's gonna know we're there. Wait. Yeah, he's gonna know we're there when the spear goes through his heart.
Well, it's aged like fine milk.
So because we're coming to the end of this campaign, and we're getting to this point, you guys are going to level up. We're going to have a little fun.
Shit.
So, have a little more
Let's
towards the end of this.
fucking go. We're
So-
surpassing our limits.
Level 16, boys!
Level 17, motherfuckers.
9,000.
Wait, you get
Yeah.
9th level spells? You could just wish
Wait,
them
wait,
dead.
wait. We're level 17?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
we were already 16.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
You
What?
forgot to level up.
I missed the memo apparently.
Yeah. Okay, well, hey.
Bitches,
She's
I
the
get
gimpy
2
person in the
levels.
party. So, you're infinite, Auntie. Over 9,000. Over 9,000.
Over 9,000.
Level 1 million.
She could effectively snap her fingers and the world would disintegrate.
Oh yeah, Thanos. Straight end. Easy.
Yeah!
So-
let me roll hit dice.
We come towards the end of our campaign. Possibly. Maybe. We don't know. But the fuckery begins now. So, next week, please join us as the
Oh,
battle
boy.
for life ends and starts. So, next week, Wednesday at 8:30. Hopefully, I will be able to make it. I promise I will do my absolute damnedest. But work has been absolutely insane. So, I plan on being here. I really, really do. We'll get this. We'll start. Hopefully, we'll start early because there's a lot. I mean, I have a lot crammed into these last bits. So,
Yes, thank you everybody for joining us this
Yeah.
week after a long hiatus. We'll be back
Ooh.
next week Wednesday, 8:30 Central Time, depending on when everybody feels to show up.
Yo.
And get this show on the road. Probably last time you'll see us, it's going to be TPK, We All Dead. Yes, tune in next week for last episode, yes.
But we'll be starting a new game shortly after that.
Oh.
yeah, Andre is going to DM for a little bit, while I get shit ready for campaign 2. So my boy's going to take over, and we're going to
Yeah, I'll give you a chance to decompress and
me and
play
me and
for
Freya
Oh,
me and Freya already got something planned
Oh my
out,
god, I'm so fucking excited!
I'm fucking
so
Oh, for my
excited.
game.
yeah, for your game.
It
Oh.
doesn't matter what it is, it's gonna be
Yeah,
fucking amazing.
We've already been brewing this one for a hot minute.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
It's pretty dope.
It doesn't matter what it is. It could be anything.
Doesn't matter what
Those-
the game is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna
Well,
be pretty
good, because
fun.
I've got an idea that I think you guys might be into.
It doesn't matter.
Oh.
Like I said, it doesn't matter what happens. It's
we
gonna
can
be interesting.
we can totally
might-
fit this into anything.
I might need a couple of weeks to really get like
What?
things together. I might need like a week or two to get things together, but
You got time. That's what D&D is. It's all
Yeah.
time. We've been doing this for what, 2.5 years? 2 years?
2.5 years.
Fucking hell.
Going on
I've
3.
This all started as a joke stream. Just so you know, this all started because our previous DM died. We're all 98.2%
he
positive
didn't-
she killed him.
He didn't
She
decide.
killed
Yes,
him.
he was murdered. He
He
was
was-
murdered.
Yeah, wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
because
We've
his
all
Discord
come
kept
to a-
logging on and it's like, hello.
We all came to a general consensus. She came down those stairs on that stream and was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And his stream went dead.
And he hadn't been
It
back
was-
since.
It was
That's my nonsense.
preemptive.
Never online. Never
It was
online.
wholeheartedly preemptive. Because we were also, I mean, wasn't it in the middle of one of our sessions? Like it just ended.
Yeah, it
Dead
just
middle.
disappeared.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
halfway
it was like
through.
dead mid. Yeah, it was in the dead middle. Because I think I was sitting on one of you guys' shoulders. I was playing a gnome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it just ended midstream, and we were all just kind of like, okay.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, he was running some like shitty version of Fendelver. It was real
pretty
bad. It was real bad.
It was
Oh, thank goodness.
that was
this
my
turned
first
out
time
good then.
playing. And I was like, oh god, if this is how it's gonna be, I don't want to play D&D.
hey,
It
and then you
was-
took it and made it your own, bro, and you made it awesome.
Hey, we were winging it for the first couple.
Dude,
Because I was
those
just like, I don't
first
know.
couple
I'm
sessions
so-
were
I'm
so
so-
good though.
I'm so glad
Oh,
I
man.
stayed in that server and
Yes.
got back in touch
Yeah, I
with the
think
group,
I
'cause-
reached out with you like a week later. I think I reached back out and I was like, hey, what are you doing? Like, we're still gonna play, dude. You should come back. And then I
Well,
pulled
no,
Kalen in. That was the biggest mistake ever.
I
pulling
remember, like,
Frosty in.
Yeah,
like,
I'm
March of
sorry. I
20
just fucked everything up, didn't I?
in like late February,
Added
early March of
fucking
2019.
Chaos and
fucking
drama in the best
saw
way
that you guys
possible.
were still playing because I
Yeah.
kept seeing pings in the server, and I was
Yep,
like,
yep.
I have nothing
Yeah, I
better
think
to
you
do. I'm
reached
working.
out.
Yeah, and I was like, hey, are you guys still playing? Like,
Yeah, it was like
I'd
session
like
20.
to rejoin.
I was wondering why you were still on the server. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is this
'Cause
threat,
I
dude?
think we were like, well, let's see if he still wants to play.
Yep.
He, she, we're not really sure with that hair. Love you.
My hair is luscious. You're just jealous.
Yeah, mine too. Talk
Okay.
to me when you grow a beard, girly man.
What's this then? What's this then?
Yeah, you might want to wash
What's
your
they
face. That's
said?
really greasy.
Oh God. Drop
Go
it, you
fuck
two.
yourself.
Yeah,
Always add
I'm
it.
just waiting for Kalen Frosty one day to turn that fucking thing on, and he's just like this like Fabio majestic fucking animal with this deep fucking beard, and we're all just like, all right, cool. I'm gonna go kill myself now.
Yeah, we all turn our cameras
cap.
off. Like we can't match that.
Just this gorgeous man animal. And we're like, yeah, cool. Yep. Thank
Yeah.
you, Frosty.
I have to turn my camera off, guys. Sorry.
I'm gonna go
something
point my
wrong with it.
camera at the bathtub and go fucking jump in with a toaster.
Fuck.
My last stream.
Yeah.
Deuces.
Good grief.
All right.
It's probably against Twitch's conduct, but hey, you're dead. Don't matter.
Hey, I'm going out. I'm going out with a bang. Literally, we're going out with a bang.
Oh boy.
All right, stream. We love the shit out of you. Thank you for sticking around. Some of you could probably go conned, like, you know, that one wouldn't really hurt my feelings, but I'm just kidding. We love you. The rest of you guys, thank you very much. This all started as a joke.
The rest of you guys.
We did this to pretty much record it on Twitch so we could just re-watch this shit, and now like we got like 5, 6, 7 people, and it's pretty badass. So yeah, I mean it's pretty badass. So hey, F you too. We love you. So
Fuck you too.
F you too long time.
Fuck you
okay.
too.
Anyways, but we'll see you guys next Wednesday, 8:30. Let's have some fucking fun.
Yeah.
Let's have fucking.
And
We plan on. We do plan on when we end this campaign, we are gonna have one more session afterwards, kind of like a Q&A. So if there's anything, for those of you that have been around since the very beginning, and even like some of you guys players, like I have like fucking binders full of fucking notes, that shit you guys didn't even get into.
Oh
If
yeah.
you guys ever have any questions,
We're gonna
and
dig
there's
in.
shit that, yeah, you guys are like, hey, remember that episode, like episode 3 when I did this? What would have happened?
If anyone's
You know?
wondering whose dong is longer, Morns or Thane's, this will be answered during our FAQ.
Oh God.
I
The age-old-
I
the
shit you
age-old
not,
question.
I
Who has the
legitimately
bigger
wrote
dick?
down a size. Poor Thane. He has a size. He has a
God,
size.
the age-old question. I swear it's
All
been
of
going
these
back and
questions, everything will be answered. If you guys have any questions about shit that you missed or didn't roll on, we will have like a go through. It'll be fun. We'll all have drinks. You know, maybe eat some edibles. We'll have some fucking fun.
Hell yeah, we're gonna get lit.
Probably not. I'm sorry,
could do-
Auntie. That was a fucking joke.
We
God.
can do some like epilogue shit, maybe.
Yeah. We will have fun. We will end it on a bang, and then we will start on raise. And trust me, it's gonna start on a bang. So
Oh
we're
yeah.
gonna have a blast. So I hope to see you guys all here at the end and the beginning of the next one. So, and then when we go into campaign 2, you know, this will be that little abridged version. So we're excited.
Bye. Everybody have a great rest of your week. Have a good weekend. Be safe, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.